Hey guys, it's Aaron again with the round 2 recap. I had the black pieces against another strong kid who's about 1850. I tell you, kids these days, they're really strong. It was a Sicilian, and I tried my fairly new system, which is the accelerated dragon. I just checked it with the computer, and there's a couple of minor inaccuracies on my part. So I mean, that's useful. I've learned something about this new opening that I'm trying to master. Fortunately, it wasn't a major blunder, but what happened in the game was my opponent had played f4, and that left his bishop on e3 undefended, so I replied with queen b6, which I know is a common tactic in the Sicilian, because you're threatening knight takes e4, exposing the bishop on g7 on the d4 square, and essentially that's what happened. So I won a pawn, and shortly thereafter I won the exchange, and the game finished with me having queen and both rooks on the 7th rank, which is a pretty significant positional advantage. So I'm happy to report that I've started with 2 wins. That's not always the case when you're playing these open tournaments, especially, I mean, with kids. I played a 1900 and a 1800 kid. I mean, that's incredible, these kids, how good they are at such a young age. So fortunately, I came ahead in both games, and I think I'll probably be paired up with one of the bigger guys for the next round, probably minimum 2200 rating, if not higher. Could be a 2300 or 2400. I mean, there's a grandmaster playing and an international master playing, so hopefully I'll be able to play one of those two guys. The other thing I wanted to add was, in my last video I forgot to mention that Andrew Sullivan from Fredericton is also playing here in the event. I just happened, before the first round, I just happened to look up, and I thought this person looked very familiar, and sure enough, it was Andrew. So it was good to see him, and it's kind of a small world. I figured I was the oddball traveling from Fredericton to participate in a Ottawa chess tournament, but here we go. Somebody else from Fredericton decided to do the same, so small world. Okay, anyway, the next round is at 3, which I believe is in about 3 hours, so wish me luck, and I'll keep you guys posted on how that goes later on tonight.